Hey, I didn't see you there. Hey, I didn't see you there. Okay, now everybody's clicked off. Hi guys, welcome back. I took a week break, and now I'm back. Happy week 9. Should I do something crazy for week 10? I don't know what that would be, but we could do something crazy for week 10. And I really feel like I cannot move my head with this hairstyle. Anyway, how has your guys' week been? Or 2 weeks? The curtain bangs are back. When I say back, I do air quotes because I've had curtain bangs on and off for okay, and they don't even look okay. And don't criticize. Oh God. Okay, let's get back. I've had curtain bangs for about 4 years of my life. Though when I say curtain bangs, it's mainly been me cutting them, and then whenever my hairdresser cuts them, I get really mad. Get really mad when my hairdresser cuts my hair in general, but that's kind of her whole job. Um, anyway, I have another giant calendar on my wall because it's a new month. Happy March. I actually want to say I think that everybody should have, I'll put a picture of mine. I think everybody should have a giant calendar on their wall with all of their habits because I think it has improved my life by 10,000%. Let me know if you give it a go. Just to give you like some inspiration, I just put like if I take my pills on time, if I take my pills, if I work out, how many water bottles I'm drinking, how much protein I'm getting, the workouts I do, or like if I do cardio or abs or volleyball or whatever. Um, what else do I put on? If I poop, yeah. I think everybody should make one because it makes me feel so much more accomplished and it's right there in my face as giant as can be and it's my own room and I know it looks ridiculous, but it's my room so I get to choose how ridiculous it is. So, and I think it's awesome. Let's get into the episode. So, the title might be confusing, but if you've not seen the movie Fantastic Mr. Fox, I'm referring to this one quote. Let me read to you. I think I have this thing where everybody has to think I'm the greatest, and if they aren't completely knocked out and dazzled and slightly intimidated by me, I won't feel good about myself. That's all I'm talking about today because when I hear that quote, I feel so deeply connected to it. I don't know. Let me give my disclaimer for the whole episode. I know I'm not different. I'm not trying to claim that I'm different by resonating with this. I hope that me saying this, I hope that this isn't me preaching to you, but I hope this is rather me communicating a feeling that you also have or have had before or live with. Because I think that's the whole point of Fantastic Mr. Fox, and I think that's the point of him saying this. I'm not going to break down the whole movie or anything, but just this one quote and how it affects me every day. Not the quote itself, but the feeling. And let's just hop right in. I don't know how long I can talk about this, but we'll see. Firstly, I feel such a need to be well rounded all the time in all aspects of my life. It feels like if I'm not constantly proving myself, then it's all for nothing. And sorry, that's not necessarily true. Obviously, that is not the truth. And I don't mean to get all philosophical. One of my friends told me, she said, she was joking. She was like, ugh, Elise, your podcast is so annoying because I have to actually think deeply. I hope that this makes you, I hope my podcasts make you think about yourself and how you think about yourself and how you talk to yourself and your habits and your thought processes. So here we are today. I have such a need to be well rounded and I notice it in everything. Like I have to be able, I have to take all these classes. I have 2 jobs right now. I have to be in these clubs. I have to have these hobbies. I have to have a podcast. I have to have a radio show. I have to have all of this. And of course, I don't have those things just for these reasons. Those things fulfill so many other things in my life. But there's such, I don't know if innate is the word. Echo, echo. Okay, hello? Oh, so she's unplugged. Okay, cool. I'll never know what the word innate means. I have such an innate feeling inside of me that just needs to be constantly go, go, go and needs to have 80 billion priorities and 80 billion things to do. And I used to like, I mean, hopefully, maybe I was doing it in like a Oh, I'm so crazy. I have so many things to do. I bet you don't have as many things to do as I do. But I think I am kind of that way to a fault. Like one time last semester, I remember I was coming out of three classes and I saw one of my friends. Hi, Mia. I'm referencing you for the second time already. And it's only been 5 minutes. I saw my friend Mia and she's like, "What are you doing today, at least?" And I had already had my three classes, and then I also had an eye doctor, and then I also had a semi formal, and then I also had a lacrosse game to play. All that night, I had a doctor's appointment, a formal to go to, and a lacrosse game. Sorry, I had to remember. And at that point, I'm like, it just makes me feel like me to have so many things to do. Like, I feel so alive. I feel so energetic because I have so many things to do and so many people to see. But at the same time, when I'm doing that constantly in my life, there's no where am I? There's no me actually in the equation then. It's just all of these other things taking over my life. And I mean, I also feel this socially, like I want to be able to have so many friend groups and a relationship and good coworkers and all of these different social contracts where I'm okay, not contracts. And of course, again, these are not the only reasons I have these friendships in my life, but I like to be able to say, yeah, I know this person, I know this person, I get along with this person, I work with this person. I know so many people. I can offer you so many different things. I have so much going on in my life and it's awesome and it's always constantly go go go. I want to wow everybody, but why? I don't know. I feel like I seek so much validation. I don't know. And of course, I want to sit here and act like I am like, oh, I do things for me. And of course, I think I do, obviously. It is so much easier to just say that, though, instead of thinking about the times where I do seek validation and where I am doing all these things in my life just so people can be like, wow, she's cool. She has so many hobbies and so many friends, you know? But that doesn't actually mean anything. And sometimes I find myself like seeking validation that I don't get anymore. Like I don't play lacrosse anymore and I'm not being cocky, but I got a lot of validation from lacrosse and also from like the creative outlets I had in high school too. And I try to, and it sounds like I'm saying I peaked in high school. Then I really hope that nobody, not a single soul, thinks that I peaked in high school. Because I am ever evolving and changing and growing, and things change. Okay. Anyway, I feel like sometimes I still seek that validation that I got, and I think that's fair because you learn that you like those things for a reason. Just because you're doing new activities and new hobbies because they remind you of old things doesn't mean that they are the old things. I don't know if I've got too far off on a tangent, but that is something I think about. We can move, that kind of moves me into my next one is that I have such a need to be able to play every single sport and be good at it. And if I'm not good at it, then I get weird and quiet and competitive. And also, like, I hate the sports that I can't do because of that. I hate ice skating. I'm sorry, I hate ice skating. Of course, the Olympics just had its whole run, and that was very cool. I love seeing other people that can ice skate. If somebody asks me to go ice skate, the answer is no. Because I'm going to embarrass myself and I look like a fool and an idiot. And they say, wow, this is the idiot girl. This is the idiot girl that can't ice skate. I bet she's never done anything well in her whole life. And of course, I'm joking, but also there's some truth to that because I want to be able to just pick up any sport and dazzle people. I want to be able to knock people away. What does he say? Knocked out. I want to knock everybody out with how good I am at stuff. And I get upset when I can't. Maybe this is when we learn that Elise is cocky and too confident and needs to be good at everything. I hope it's okay that I'm being vulnerable with you guys. I hope that's why you're here. There's somebody vacuuming outside my door now and has a walkie-talkie. Okay. I also like, because of how important my sport was to me in high school, it's so crazy to me. Like, that was a key fundamental part. And of course I can still play that now, but that was such a key part to who I was that it almost makes me angry that people I meet now can't see that or don't know that part of me or are just unable to witness that. And again, this is me being vulnerable. I hope I don't sound like a stupid idiot, but it's just so strange. I guess that's what growing up is that you keep changing and you are a new version of yourself every single day and people aren't going to know you from 2 years ago. Big whoop. I think it also comes from, and I'm not trying to be the friend that's too woke, but I think that also comes from being a woman in sports. How do I word this? I don't know. Yeah, being a woman in sports, and like when you're in different friend groups that all like to play sports together, like they just pick up sports, and then you just feel like, I'm going to use the word innate again, but I don't know what it means. There's just this innate feeling that you are expected to be worse because you're a woman, and all of the men around you playing are like gonna be so crazy athletic and beat the shit out of you, you know? And when I cannot prove that I am just as good, if not better, that's when I freak out. Because I cannot let that win. I can't let that feeling win. I think I also have this feeling with my wisdom and my advice. I have this need to show off that I am so emotionally intelligent and I want to show that I think deep thoughts and that I can process things and I go through things too, and I just want to put it all on display for everybody else. And here I am. This is the Take It to Heart podcast. But genuinely, I mean, I hope that's not why I don't think that's why I created this podcast. This podcast for me is a creative outlet and just a fun new project to do. But maybe there's a small part of it where it's like, I hope people are able to see how wise I am, how emotionally intelligent I am, and that I can give such great advice, even though I'm not claiming that's what I have and what I'm giving. But, or like when I'm giving advice to a friend, it's like I am trying so hard, one, to like give them everything that they could ever wish for, or what that they could ever need to hear, I guess is a better way to put it. And two, I just want myself to look better. Maybe I don't mean to tear myself down in this either, but like I find myself trying to like, it's almost like I'm trying to make quotable pieces of advice. Like I'm trying to sound like a Pinterest board of quotes. And one, I mean, I want to help this person again, but I find myself just hoping that I come off like I know what I'm doing and I know what I'm saying. And I hate to use this word because it's so overused now, but it just makes me feel so performative. Let me try to think of a synonym for performative because my echo's not working. I don't know. We'll see, just performing. I feel like I'm performing. Like, I want you to see that I'm good at school, that I'm good at work. I have a great work ethic and I am hardworking. I want you to see that I have these hobbies. I want you to see. And when I say you, I mean the audience as a whole. I mean every person that ever stumbles upon me. I want you to see that I have these activities. I'm good at sports. I have friends. I can do everything. Please, like me. I can do everything. Keep me in your life. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what we're learning. Maybe I want people to see some bigger value in me because I can do every single thing ever. And that's not me claiming that I can do every single thing ever. That's me I don't know. That's metaphorical, I guess. Hypothetical? Either. Probably neither, actually. But you know what I'm trying to say. I think maybe it also comes from this need to be such a people pleaser and like I want to be able to help you. Well, not really, because it feels kind of selfish. Maybe it's the selfish part of me. Maybe it's me wanting to fulfill every single thing that I need and also to be go, go, go and to not have a second to myself or to think. I don't know. I don't know if I really have a conclusion to this either. It's just a bunch of questions and something for you to think about too. But yeah, I guess I'll end on the performative note. I think that's something I fear is that everything I'm doing is just to perform. Even though I am such a happy person, like I am happy with myself, you know? I hope nobody listens to these and is genuinely concerned about me. I'm okay. But it's just something I think about. What if everything I'm doing is just to like show off and be like, hey, I can do this too. I can do 80 more things too. So I don't know. It's okay not to know though. That's just how it is. It's just an observation, just an awareness. I hope you guys are maybe more aware of this feeling that you have, or maybe not. Comment down below your favorite Wes Anderson movie if you have one, or if you've never seen Fantastic Mr. Fox. I hope this wasn't like severely depressing. It's not meant to be. I just wanted to talk about something deep after not having an episode last week. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Thank you for your support. This is all I have. I hope you take it to heart. Ding! And I wink, and then my teeth dings. Ding! I hope you take it to heart. I hope you think about it some, or maybe not. You can just keep your headphones playing music and think about nothing. Uh, yeah. I love you guys. Bye.